Yeah.
Damn, Zeddy.
Yeah.
He coming in hot.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, hey. This that type energy. This that Sunday energy.
Yeah.
When you just got home from church and you know we about to wild out on
Shout out to
Sayless.
Jesus.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that
We about
shit.
to bless you too.
Best, I'm the
Do
best.
remember.
Fuck what they talking about.
It's the hottest in the city. We back.
Damn.
Hey.
Somebody must have forgot.
Nigga.
Yo. There was a whole lot of arguing going on this week. It was a real crazy week. We're gonna get into it a little later.
Yeah.
Listen,
Nothing
I couldn't shut up. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit back and watch that. We was not about to do that. I
don't
dismissed him like 18 times. Bye.
A lifelong fan gone.
Facts. Bye.
Yo, them impressions still looking good per week. I don't know.
Oh man, I can't give the haters no time of day.
How y'all feeling though? How was your week?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good.
You,
I feel great. I'm working. We're cooking behind the scenes.
we are
Some
cooking.
shit
We are
going on.
cooking.
That makes me feel good. I feel accomplished.
And the thing is, like in this game, when you're not cooking in somebody's face, they think that you're not working. They think that you might have fell off, or they think that we just do this on Sunday.
I just stopped telling people like the shit that I'm doing because I feel like when you let everybody know, you have the chance of people biting your back in for real, like taking your ideas, and I
That's
just like
gonna
to pop
happen.
out with shit.
Yeah, and we got to keep continuing to hop out with shit.
Yeah, I think it's foolish when I see, you get as soon as I get off the phone with you. Oh snap, yo, I gotta tell the whole world, every social platform,
Yeah.
my whole business plan.
Because in this game, like you have to do shit in their face. They have to see you balling in their face. That's why rappers wear so much jewelry and floss on the gram so much, because you get cold if you're not doing that. Like if people don't think that if you don't have the big chain or the car, they don't think you're winning.
No,
I
you're
ain't
not
never
winning.
gonna be winning in y'all eyes then, cause listen, I got other stuff to do with my money.
That's facts. And
Other stuff,
smarter
I got
things.
stuff to invest in. I got no. Mm-mm.
And
It's a
we
no.
and we not gonna, but just know that we are working and things are going really good. And it was a wild week. How was your week though? Like, so you got something this week? You good?
Yeah.
I can only ask you because Zoe ain't here today.
Yeah. I always say yeah. Even when I ain't fucking, I'm fucking.
Fucking the game up.
Yeah. All right.
How was your week, Kenzie?
Over there drinking that piss water. Me too.
I forget what this is. Oh no, this is tropical.
Plasma.
This is that tropical iced tea. Yeah, that was mixed with that 1800. Just recapping off the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I was out. I was active.
Y'all went out for Halloween?
Yeah, I was out.
I forgot it was Halloween weekend because I didn't do shit.
I went out last night. I like last minute party.
I was active last night.
It was lit.
It was crazy.
I was a
Who was
construction
you?
worker.
A construction worker?
I was gonna be Captain Underpants, but
Who's Captain Underpants?
a cartoon character that wears tidy whities. I was gonna do that, but they only had the tidy whities in a 3X, and my ass is big, but it ain't that big.
Was that a real thing?
Yeah.
So you really about to
Don't
do
nobody take my idea. Watch it be somebody Captain Underpants.
No, like that was a real thing. Like Captain, like a cartoon was
Yeah.
in a drug.
Yeah. Yeah, and I could not find the tidy whities in my size.
That
It
was
was
in the
either
early
that.
2000s.
I could have put on some granny panties.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like, damn, bro. Like,
Nah, I'm pretty sure it still comes on. I don't know. Don't make me lie.
I don't know about that one.
Captain
I don't know.
Underpants.
Captain Underpants.
Well, I mean, you are a little older than us.
I am, but not
No,
that. Well, listen,
I
I had
can't.
kids.
I can't even.
Did you
I
watch
saw- I was showing
Recess?
everything.
I wouldn't have let my kids watch Captain
Did you watch
Underpants.
Recess?
Recess?
No, but I-
Did you
Yes.
watch Dexter's Laboratory?
Yeah, I watched
No.
that too. Yeah.
All
Did
that
you
shit
watch
was-
The Magic School Bus?
I watched.
that too.
I watched real classics like Scooby Doo
Real classics.
and the Smurfs, the Flintstones.
I
That's
watched
what I
those too.
watched.
I
What you
watched
talking
Right,
about?
we watched them too. I
G.I.
watched the
Joe, He-Man.
Jetsons.
I watched
G.I.
that
Joe was
too.
not a thing when I was a kid.
G.I. Joe. That's like one of my favorites.
That was facing that one.
Yeah,
when
definitely.
We were
Yeah.
kids.
Transformers,
No, I was in that.
Ninja Turtles.
I was
Ninja
into
Turtles,
that.
yeah.
Ninja
for
Turtles was
sure,
popping.
for sure,
Even
for
when they
sure.
came up with the new one.
Shout
like,
out to
what,
Leonardo.
Like 8 years ago, that joint was fire.
DuckTales. Woo.
The remake was fire.
I remember DuckTales.
DuckTales was fire too.
Yeah, I remember that. See, look, there was all kinds of good
Showing
cartoons
our
in the
age
90s.
on air.
There was.
Rocco's Modern Life
Showing our age on
was
air.
wildly inappropriate.
Looking
Yo, we
crazy.
got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Bonnie the Body, I'm your daddy's favorite.
There it is.
We got I Am Kenzie in the building.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Just Cans. I do it because I just can.
And I am your host, Blast. This is Sayless Podcast, episode 187. I wonder how many times I've said that, because I don't...
It's
187
actually-
187 times,
88.
probably? Huh?
I thought it was,
Makes sense.
I'm pretty sure this is episode
Was it
188.
mapping for you, bro?
Math wasn't math.
Am I wrong?
Nah, I'm pretty sure I
It's
know.
188?
Is it 188?
We did 187 before because I was going to say 187.
188.
on the
Yeah, it is
other
188.
couple.
You're right. See?
See, look, I be
so
counting.
I said 188 times.
Shout
See,
out
I
to my
told you the
York
math
City
wasn't math.
education. I do know my numbers.
The math was not mathing for
Oh,
me.
yeah, math wasn't mapping for you.
So, yo, let's get into it because we got a lot of shit to talk about. Ye had a long week. And not only did Ye have a long week, but his fans were in rare form.
Bruh.
And let me be real clear, because there's fans and then there's like the stands that I dealt with this week, because I am a Ye fan. I'm an open Kanye. I am a huge fan of Kanye West. I want him to do so much better than what he's doing right now.
He apologized for his George Floyd comments.
I did see that.
I see
Yeah.
that.
It was kind of a backhanded apology, and I want to get into that. But
I know
first,
that.
let's talk about how this week every company that he dealt with
Denied his ass.
cut. They all cut him off. They cut him off. The bank gave him back his money, said that they won't. And I heard him in an interview say that his money is now in his son's account. Chicago. That's the daughter, right?
Yeah, that's a girl.
Yeah, so-
Chicago's a girl.
Chicago. So it's in Chicago's account.
Saint is the boy.
And he said it's
Saint and Psalm.
and that's crazy. Like, banks don't even want to deal with that. To me, is borderline, like, that's not free country type shit. Like that like, I understand what Kanye did was wrong. I'm not even talking about what he said and how he grouped Jewish people together. That, because that was the only part where he really messed up, was grouping a group together. But the way they're treating him,
That's what I'm saying.
it's crazy to me. Like, I
They're
even saw
ODing.
yesterday the
Trump
Goodwill
says
said, like,
crazy
who the
shit.
fuck?
The Goodwill won't sell his shoes no more.
They won't take them even as donations.
Like, that's crazy.
Skechers.
Bro.
He walked in Skechers
And
and
they
they
escorted
escorted
him
him
Crazy
out.
though, bro.
Ain't nobody lit up my life in
That's
years in
OD.
Skechers.
That's OD. Trump says crazy shit and you just let him be president. Like, it's like, he said, Kanye said what white people say behind closed doors, bro. And he just said it wrong. And they're treating him crazy.
I think Kanye needs
He's
a.
treating him
I
crazy.
think Kanye needs a.
He can't get a hotel right now.
What's-
This is
What's,
crazy.
who's the? That's crazy. Yeah,
That's-
it's wild. Like, he
My
can't do
opinion,
anything.
He can't get a rental car right now.
I think that
Like, it's
Kanye
wild.
needs the White House correspondent that comes out.
Yeah.
That's what they call it, right? The lady who comes out and talks.
Press
and
releases and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
that's what Kanye needs.
He needs somebody to come out.
Like, Kanye needs to shut up for a while, and whatever he wants to say, put it through that person so they can say it right. Because
Or he could write
Kanye
it down
don't
and
say-
write a book.
He
some-
can't say shit right.
like, he's not a good public speaker trying to express his thoughts.
Yeah.
He's one of them people that
He don't think
he
before he speaks.
he speaks as soon as the like
all comes.
like
He
it don't,
speaks
there's no
freely.
filter, it just comes out.
He speaks freely and he speaks what's on his mind. And I don't agree with a lot of what he says, but at the end of the day, what happened to freedom of speech? Like, look at Twitter. They're saying nigger, 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 nigger. And ain't nobody losing no money over that way.
But I bet if some of those people if somebody turns that into their jobs, those individuals, they're going to get in trouble for that. You can't just here's the thing. Freedom of speech it's an amendment. And that means you can't go to jail for anything you say. But there's consequences for
Yeah,
certain
that don't
shit
mean
you
that
say.
people won't fuck
There
with you.
just is.
Yeah.
And these places are privately owned things. So if whoever's at the head of these things says
If they
we're not
say
fucking
it
with you no
goes.
more, then they don't have to fuck with you no
No
more.
more,
I mean, so freedom of speech it's a law for the
People are
land, but it's
saying
not a law
this-
for.
People are saying that he did this on purpose to get out of his Adidas contract.
this wasn't a plan. You don't fumble $2 billion on purpose. That and the people that are saying that,
or the people who think the Earth is flat.
yeah, nah, I don't even want to, because I was about to say
Nah,
something
'cause
crazy. The
I'm
people who are
glad you
saying
thought
that
before you said it.
the people who are saying that just aren't thinking rationally. Because I don't care who you are, you don't fuck up. Like, not only did he fumble $2 billion in one day, nobody's fucking with him now. So he can't even start up. It's going to be difficult for him to even put out his own shit now because he's still going to have to go through banks and shit like this. They got him on the red flag zone for everybody. So he can't make any moves right now. He can't put out music. He can't do shit. He
Even
can probably
Kim
put out music.
Kardashian came out and spoke against what he said.
The whole Kardashian family put out a statement too against what he said. Like, what he said is toxic. And you can't say that, especially about people with influence and people that are organized. I think this is, and I'm going to say this part, and sue me if you want to.
Don't sue him.
No, don't sue me.
Talking about no.
But I'm being honest.
Yo, get out of here.
I think some of the black folks that are mad about this or looking at this a certain way, I think black folks, we can learn something from this. Because I saw a lot of you saying, what about when he said slavery was a choice and nobody did nothing then?
Black people don't step hard enough.
Nobody did nothing then because black people didn't turn against Kanye.
Exactly.
We was mad at him for a couple days, and then Donda came out a week or two later, and we all went and bought it.
And them new Yeezys dropped, and
he dropped a Netflix special. Every time Kanye does some fucked up shit, we always forgive him. They're not gonna cancel him for us because they know that we're not gonna stop fucking with him.
They covered his mural in Chicago, his own hometown. They covered.
That's crazy.
His shit.
I didn't know that.
They covered his mural. They painted it black, like it looks like a shadow.
I'm glad because a few days ago when he apologized to Jewish people, I was like, okay, that's cool. He did it because I understand why he did it. But
yeah, exactly.
I was like, but my thing was, why didn't he apologize to black people? And that's what people aren't looking at. He does even him takes us for granted. And he did apologize yesterday.
Yeah,
but. Even him, and to me, it sounded like somebody probably got at him and was like, yo, fam, you gave them an apology, but not us. And then he came and doubled back. But even him, he takes black people for granted. You know why he takes black? And that's not a Kanye thing. We take us for granted because we don't organize on the shit that we claim to be passionate about.
Right.
We sitting there arguing about if Kanye is right or wrong, but we're not seeing the bigger picture. If we was organized like that for the shit that we're passionate about, we can get more done.
We probably would have reparations by now.
If black people use community and if black people use community and our billionaires work together to build these big corporations,
for real, because I
like
want my
them,
acres. You got me fucked up.
Because here's my thing: when you're talking about Jewish people run the entertainment business. Jewish people have been in the entertainment business since the beginning, the very beginning. Mm-hmm. And then they passed it down to generations. They're opening up studios.
He probably can't even get a good attorney right now.
Right.
he can't get no jewelry. He can't do shit.
Kanye is in the business where what he said fucked up his livelihood. Like, Jewish people don't run the world. Let's be clear. Jewish people are only 2% of the population here in America. 2%. Mm-hmm. So there's not that many of them. They just came over here. When they came over here to America, they were fucked up. Mm-hmm. And they got to the bag. And they stuck together. Mm-hmm. And they built community. And that's something black people, we could learn from. Because of the way we were brought into this country.
When we start doing that kind of shit, they burn it down.
They do. That's 100% true. But there's also a divide within, like, we don't build each other up and support each other and put each other on. Like, why ain't our billionaires working together? Why don't Tyler Perry and Oprah and Jay-Z and Rihanna, why don't these people get together and create something as big as Apple or something as big as whatever?
They're all
Google.
doing independent things. That's crazy because all of them are doing independent things.
Yeah.
And that's what black people do. We got our money, now
Tyler Perry said the other day he built his own table.
He did 100%. He and people don't realize how big of a power move that was, Because Tyler
He
Perry,
done turned Medea from
what-
stage plays and VHS tapes.
what Kanye's talking about, the power that the Jewish people have in Hollywood, Tyler Perry has that power now, and he did that on his own.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Like, if you really think about it, like, Marvel is calling this black man to come shoot films at Marvel. Marvel's the biggest conglomerate as far as money making in the movie industry, and they're calling Tyler Perry like, "Yo, can we shoot at your spot?" Like, that's power, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta put ourselves in those positions instead of being mad at a group for what they did. Why don't we just do it?
Yeah.
That's why I posted the other day. Stop hating, start hustling.
Yo,
Period.
that's you know.
See,
what
I
Like,
agree
like,
with
we
what
hate
you're
to-
saying, but
you
there
know-
are some people, like, I don't give a damn if we're all black, and some of y'all just don't want to work with. Some of y'all
And that's
just
the
don't.
issue, though, because
But-
because all of us ain't. But hold up, all of us ain't worth working with.
Facts.
Like,
that's in any race though.
I think
Any single one. That's why I said we're not going to do this because we're all black. Let's all band. Yeah, we can all band
That's
together,
any
but that don't mean I
race.
want to work with you.
I think we are we just by nature don't trust easily,
Yeah,
and because we don't trust, it's hard for us
that's
to work
because
with
we
one
get
another.
fucked over a lot.
Yeah,
We've been fucked over a lot.
and we were also pitted against each other in America's history. So it's always been, dark skin against light skin, good hair against whatever you consider not good hair. All black hair is good hair.
Amen.
But yeah, like, I just want to, like, we were always pitted against each other for something, and we still do that to this day. Instead of, I'm starting to see us work together a little more now. It's like we starting to get it, but we're way behind. We're way behind. Like, you go in any big city, there's a Little Italy, there's a Chinatown, there's never no black anything, and the only black thing is the hood. And,
That's
and,
crazy.
Like there's
Hey,
no,
it's real shit,
there's
though.
nothing of economic value
Nah.
that's black in these cities.
Just U Street. Shout out to U Street.
Yeah, shout out to U Street. But even U Street, the original U Street,
Shameless.
that was a black community back when they was building community, and
Got that joint.
it's still there. It's not what it was, but yeah, but that was a place where a bunch of black people, religious, political leaders, business owners, they built a community similar to Black Wall Street. If you don't know the history of the original U Street in Washington D.C., it's a rich one. Like, we need to build. I understand that they've made it hard for us, but I think we still need to get back to that. And I think that is the learning lesson that we can take from what they did to Kanye West. Because Ye,
Do you think there's any coming back from it?
Hell yeah, Ye back.
I think Ye is popular and
Ye's coming
influential enough to come back.
That's a fact.
He's gonna have to run a super apology tour because these people are gonna have to start opening doors for him. He's not gonna be able to make no moves right now. He can't, because everybody he needs is not like. There's no sneaker company that's gonna work for him. He needs a sneaker company for distribution because he don't have enough capital to fund a nationwide just putting his own out.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna need a sneaker company for distribution. He's not gonna have that anytime soon. No,
Everybody's
record label's
afraid, I think, to work with him. I don't think anybody wants
Well,
to
he's
do
toxic right now, so he's just gonna have to run an apology tour. And I like what he's doing lately. Like, these past 2 or 3 days, he's loved this, loved that. I apologize. That's what he got to do for a while because he fucked with the wrong people. He just did.
it. Keep it going. Keep it going, Kanye.
But I was listening to Kanye
Still
yesterday
creative
and still love his music.
Right? He's still a creative
I was
genius.
driving the other day. He be coming on. I got like mad album from Kanye. I'm like, damn. Oh well. I'm listening to Ye.
I do want to talk
I'm
about.
never gonna stop playing College Dropout. You hear him that?
I do want to talk about the supporters though, like
What supporters?
the super Ye stands.
Uh-huh.
Like, they
Stance, huh?
Yeah, they gotta go stands because I'm a fan and I don't do that. Like, they yelled at me for pointing out that I think that he did this wrong. I can say that I think he did this wrong and still have love for Ye. Like,
Right.
just because I'm a fan of his don't mean that everything he does.
Oh, you mean his cult members?
Yes. And it was like, even online, even the shit that I wasn't dealing with, just shit that I seen with other people. Like, people were a full blown argument.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people getting smart with each other, calling
Like
people
they're
out their
getting paid.
name, and I'm looking like, you know, this man don't know you, right?
You don't care.
And not only that, but the funny shit is like these people saying that he got a plan and he didn't. Like, they're creating their own story. They don't know nothing. None of us know nothing, and they're just creating. No, he did this because he's trying to get out of his contract. You're not trying to fumble $2 billion, man. I don't care. There's nobody rich enough in this country that's trying to fumble $2 billion on purpose.
Even the people
like,
who got
be
it
for real.
to
Stop
fumble is
being
not trying to fumble
like
that shit.
I can't. People are so. This country has so many people that are so uneducated, and I knew that when we elected Trump. But when somebody says he did this on purpose,
I knew that when we elected Trump. I like the way you did that.
that's facts.
It was good.
But when you say this man fumbled $2 billion on purpose, you're just not being smart, because nobody has that nobody has that money where you could just say fuck that $2 billion. Who would do that? Not in that way.
Not me.
It's not 2,000.
Right, that's a fact. I don't want to fumble $2 right about now. Groceries are expensive. I'm not trying to fumble shit. I need all my coins.
And just the other stories of, he's speaking, he's putting us on to so much truth and blah blah blah. And I'm like, what has Ye really spoke about that helped us as a culture, black people? Like, listen, honestly, like stop trying to act like this man is speaking like on a Malcolm X. He's speaking shit about the entertainment business because he had bad deal. Like, he's not mad for us. He's mad for something that happened to him. Stop acting like it's some big shit. Like, this is a Kanye thing. So, he's mad at the entertainment business. He's not mad at...
I got a text this week from somebody I'm not going to name, but they said, this is just like the opinions of the world. Call it what you want, but this cancel culture against Kanye is bullshit. He's speaking facts, and if anybody shops anywhere but black-owned businesses, then you're supporting the Jews, world banks, and the ones that don't give a fuck about us, never have, and had our ancestors over here doing their hard work. How y'all feel about that?
Listen. There's a history there, too, between the blacks and the Jews that is a little dicey. You know what I mean? So, I can't, but there is black Jews.
Yeah.
So, because Jewish is not an actual color, it's a religion.
Right.
It's looked at as a race because, I guess, like, when they were doing when the Hitler and the Germany and that whole shit, he was trying to wipe out the Jewish race. I don't know. I don't even want to get into all of that. So, but Kanye's not speaking off facts. Like, he's saying a lot of shit that's not true.
Right.
Kanye says it's an ethnicity. Okay, so that's what. So I'm correct.
Jewish
corrected.
Is an ethnicity.
It's an ethnicity. But Kanye does say a lot of. He says a lot of smart shit. But he always says a lot of inaccurate shit around it and wild shit. So
if he would come out just speaking facts, like straight facts, do you think that people would contest it the way that they are now?
Do I think they would what?
They would contest it, like they would go against it the way that they are now.
I think he would be a radical still, but he'd be looked at more like, if he was speaking.
That's what it is. That's who he is, a radical. Like, that guy's just a nut.
If he was speaking all facts, we'd look at him right now like a Louis Farrakhan or somebody. Because he's hitting a lot of talking points that Farrakhan hits on. Mm-hmm. But Farrakhan knows what he's talking about when he says, like, Farrakhan don't miss a beat when he's talking about what he's talking about. Kanye, admittedly, himself says he doesn't read ever. So where are you getting your information from?
I don't read ever.
Like that's like he. if you don't read, then how do you even know what you're talking about? Like, you don't read anything?
Menus.
Like, so you're just getting your shit from hearsay and YouTube videos and. Like, who knows where he's getting this information from? But when he talks for an hour straight, and then now he's on every news source, CNN and these people, they're pointing out this was a lie, this was a lie, this was a lie. So when you got all these lies or not even lies, just mistruths, and you got all these around some profound shit that you're saying in between,
and you have on top of the platform that he has.
yeah, then because now it's going out to millions.
magnified, like, yeah.
So everybody's dissecting what you're saying. So even though you said some profound shit in there, you covered it with a bunch of bullshit. So now the profound shit don't sound as profound. Your message is getting lost because you're not as factual.
They're gonna focus on the radical shit that you said versus the facts.
And because it's not Kanye. I don't think at all Kanye means harm. I don't think he hated the Jewish race. I think he don't know how to talk in public.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he knows how to.
Kanye don't know how to speak.
He's not a public.
He doesn't
speaker.
think.
Everybody
He doesn't think
It's
before
like
he
you
speaks.
said, he hits on him. He has a core. It's like before the meeting we were talking about the web, like his core. Regardless if he reads or not, he be having some facts in what he's saying. Like even in the entertainment, he tries to speak on the conspiracy for you, but then he just go left. It just goes left. Like, listen, these motherfuckers try to get me up, and the Jews are crazy. Like,
He just starts going in, and you're like, oh shit, where's he going? Like, you never know. But that Drink Champs interview, I think that was a whole setup too, because they was drinking and smoking. That's the other part. You got Kanye. Kanye's already mad. He went to your show pissed, and you start giving him alcohol and weed. What do you think was gonna happen? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? But yay, we still love you. I just, fam, I wish you get it together. I just wish you get your shit together.
Facts.
And to the stands, no beef. Y'all are like the Beehive. I didn't even know Ye had them. The Ye Hive.
The Ye Hive.
We got the Yeezys.
Oh, the Yeezys.
So Elon Musk took over Twitter this week.
Nigger.
Yo, this is gonna be bad for my own personality, stock, worth, but like, I don't be on Twitter like that. So like, everybody's talking about
either.
it. Like, someone got to fill me in on the tea. Like,
I don't use Twitter like that neither. I
have a Twitter too, but I'm locked out of it.
In talk.
I don't. So
censored myself.
So Elon Musk bought Twitter, and he's big on the freedom of speech thing. And as soon as he bought it, it was no holds barred, no more censored. And the biggest went crazy. They started. The one dude he didn't even say nothing but nigga the whole way. Yeah, the whole way.
I saw Toni Braxton actually left the platform. She said that her and her kids will not be using it anymore because they're using it as a platform to just be bigots. Like,
and I had a conversation with one of my right-wing friends. I have a right-wing friend, and the conversation was about this platform, and she was coming from a place of, if you don't like it, keep scrolling. There's no reason you shouldn't use the platform. Freedom of speech is what this nation was built off of, blah, blah, blah.
That's not what it was built off.
My thing was, my retort was, I don't invite negativity into my life on purpose. Like, why would I do? Like, I'm to the point now. Like, why would I even do that?
If the vibe is off, I'm not coming.
Yeah, like if I don't like what's going on in this space, I'm going to take myself out of the space.
That's a fact.
I'm at the age where you text me and like, yo, we over here tonight.
Who's
I text
all
you,
over there?
who's there? That's gonna determine what I say to you
and
next.
Who's coming?
That's gonna determine what I say to you next, brother.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
I just missed the baby shower the other week. I was like, who's on your invitation list? I ain't like too many of her friends. I was like, nope, not coming. Send a gift.
She got bad pH balance.
And that's the way we're gonna handle our social media. Like,
I handle my whole life like that now. I swear, because I'm not about to fuck my day up because I don't fuck with y'all. So I'm just not gonna come.
And that's why I try not to post anything. Like,
and it's okay to have a self-care day. Like, if you wake up and you feel like, I can't do this shit, it's too much, don't go. Don't do anything. It's okay to lay in bed for a day.
Yeah.
Let Mr. Motivation tell it he about to eat me up. But look at him turning around. You gotta grind. If I'm tired, I'm not doing it.
Nah. I'm with you.
If
I'm
mentally
with you 100%.
exhausted,
like,
I'm
I understand
not
what
doing
he's saying. Like, I am one of them people.
Wake up.
I'm one of them people that hustle through my pain, hustle through all of that
Word.
shit. Because that's my comfortable place.
Uh-huh.
Like, when I'm hustling, I'm not thinking about everything
It's
that
a
I've been
distraction.
through. You know what I mean? But
sometimes you gotta sit in your emotions.
You should definitely take mental health breaks.
You have to sit
100%.
in your emotions, because you have to, in order to heal from the hurt, you have to sit in it and understand it and move through it. You
I
can't
haven't
just
sat
ignore
in
it.
anything.
Yeah, I don't know
Listen,
about that shit.
But
Me too.
that's not healthy.
Yeah,
And my
no.
therapist
not
tells
to
me that.
sit.
now.
I mean, I give myself like a day. I'll give myself a moment to be in my feelings. It's okay to be in your feelings. It's okay to be emotional. I give myself about a good 30 minutes of that, and after that, I'm like, okay, attitude adjustment, get it together. It's not the end of the world. I'm very dramatic, you know that.
Yeah. But
So I'll be having to get through my little moments like that.
you do, like, I have moments now where I feel like I used to just let myself
And I hear the
go.
commentary because they be knowing.
I used to just let myself go. Like when I felt myself getting in them bags, I would just whoever was my target, they getting it, or whatever mood I'm in, I'm just go. But my therapist taught me that I need to allow myself to feel.
Yes.
She keeps saying like, because y'all know what happened to me a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
like, and the shit that I just went back to work,
Mhm.
and even to this day I'd never stop.
Mhm.
And she tells me every week, "Did you cry this week?" Like she wants me to get these cries out. And
I haven't cried in like
she tells me I should get them out weekly.
I'm a cry.
I don't know what
I'm
happened
not a
to
big
me.
crier.
And I do listen. There is cries I get out in the shower. Like I get them out sometime, but I don't do them every week like I used to.
Yeah, no, I get emotional about things, but I don't think I've cried in a while. I think something happened to me a few years back, and ever since that, it kind of just made me numb
Yeah.
to a lot. So I don't have that in me. I mean, I'm sure I will one day, but not today.
I be trying to like mentally talk myself out of depression sometimes.
You have to
Like
play one of Kenzie's videos.
Yeah, like I be like, because sometimes when you are around a lot of death,
Yeah,
like people that are close to you, you start really starting to think about death a lot. You start thinking about your own mortality. How long am I gonna? But then that'll send you down a rabbit hole if you stay there too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, so you can't stay there. That's not a place where you need to stay. So now I need to lift myself up. No, I'm here. I got shit to do.
And when you
What are
can't,
talking
that's
about?
why it's important to have a strong team around you, because sometimes
Shout out to
people
you,
don't
Street.
even. Yeah, shout out to the you. Some people don't even realize that people hurt. Like they could look at you and be like, "Oh, he's alright. He's fine."
Yeah.
You have no idea I'm falling apart inside. You know what I mean? That's why it's important to keep people around you. That when you feel like that, you should be able to vocalize it. And then
Especially with like
Kenzie.
people like us, or like we was even talking last week with
I was going through it. Kenzie sent me a
Eddie and
video
Elite.
every day.
Yeah.
he was like, I got you. I was like, all right.
And we need each other to
Hell
lean
yeah.
on. Like I go through it, but I'm so used to internalizing shit that I don't even know how to voice it. Like when you coming up the way we came up, the shit that we was doing, you wasn't allowed to share feelings. That was a weakness. You know what I mean? So now
Men especially.
now I still don't share
Especially
feelings.
men. You know how many times I've heard people say, "Shut up, stop crying. Boys don't cry. Men don't cry." Like a lot of y'all got that when y'all was coming up, I'm sure.
But could you imagine like me at 20 something out on the block with my homies and I'm not feeling myself today.
I'm grinding
They
you
would have
up.
been like, shut the fuck up. And you can't do that.
I'm grinding you up.
Like,
Look, I'm grinding you up.
you can't do it. You can't do it. And
If you do it now, you better call me with a disclaimer. Like, listen, all jokes aside, bro, I need to talk to you for real. you just start going in, bro. I'm grinding you up on
Like,
the
nigga,
phone.
you
Like
got your
on
period?
speaker, it's going to be a viral TikTok sound.
But
It's going to sound crazy.
the older I got, like now I don't really. I have like one or two of my homies that we can actually have grown men talk. Where they can hit me like, yo.
Let's talk.
I mean, I even put like the two homies I'm thinking of. They both started going to therapy because of me, because we were having these talks. You know what I mean? Like we have, but yeah. And I tell them, and I think more. Tell your homies you love them, yo, because you don't know when you go to see them. I know a lot of. Every time I hang out with my bro, yo, love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
Like you don't know when you not, because I don't know if I'm gonna talk to you again. We don't talk every day.
You know who got me doing that shit?
Who?
Your wife.
Yeah, love you. Yeah,
Yes.
love you. I don't know when I'm gonna talk to you again. I don't know
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
we
it
wake
makes
up
you
and
think
you,
about
yeah,
it.
love you.
Nah.
Yeah.
You
Life
know,
is short
you
as
know
fuck.
what happened to me earlier this year, so
Yeah.
it's different. Like with my folk, like that took like a big piece of me out of him. Like we talk, he was
Yeah.
like, "You need to like," I'm like, "I work. I'm still
That's
I
a
work.
distraction.
I work. That's what I do. Like
That's a fucking
And that's what
distraction.
ambitious people do. And we think because we're working and we don't feel it as much that we're healed. You're not healed. You're just
Right, you just
suppressing
forgot
that
about
shit.
it. You suppress
I'm gonna
all of
keep
that
it a
shit.
beam between both of you. Like with both of y'all family. Like get fucked up. Because like I work and I have a tunnel vision with things. I don't mean I don't go through like mental breaks in my
Facts.
head. Like, bro, like I'm sure my
Yeah,
crib be
'cause-
seeing me like 5:30 in the morning. I'm in the middle of my living room crying, bro. Like, why?
Yeah.
Cause
That's
I'm
because
passionate, yo. Like, I got shit I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? Like, all right, now
Gotta
I'm
go
to
a
work.
warrior again.
Yeah,
gotta go
All
to
right,
work.
I'm good now.
And-
I'm good now.
And
All
as
right.
a man, as a black man, you have to put on when you come outside that you can't be that
I have to
or that like the
be-
world.
or
the-
you're a simp.
yeah,
I have to be
you're a
like-
sucker or whatever. Like they look at
No.
you crazy for being like that.
Nah.
And
I like my man to feel. I'm gonna need you to have all the feelings.
And I'm saying, like, I am the dude that'll cry, but don't play with me. We're not gonna do that.
I'm
I
not.
promise you that. I'll be the dude to cry and put hands and feet on you. Like, don't do that.
This nigga crying is stomping me out. This
crying
nigga-
while I'm. Why you made me do this?
This is wild. This is crazy to me. That's a psychotic break.
And you fuck my sneakers
I'm-
up.
I love you.
Nah, fuck that.
I love you, bro.
302, this redheaded dread man. Rasha. Rasha.
Nah, but for real,
Real-tude.
it's allowed to feel. And stop telling your little boys that boys don't cry.
Seriously.
Let your boys feel what they feeling, yo.
My boy, my brother, my bro, like, he be saying it to me more now. Like, ever since, like, that shit happened, he be like, yo, love you, bro. Like, when I come back from, like when I'm out of town, he was like, yo, love you, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, they don't even see me. Yo, come here. Man. I love
And
you,
tell
bro.
your
I
sons you
it.
love them.
Yo.
Fathers,
when
tell
my-
your sons you love them.
I've been working on that as a father. So, me, I'm not like, because I'm not that guy. I'm not a tough guy. You know what I mean? But, like, my son's super, like, soft, like, cancery. He's a Scorpio, but he has his mom's a Cancer.
He's a cry.
So, like,
he's a
real
cry.
sensitive. So, he'd be like, I love you, Dad. Wet kisses and shit. I'd be like, bruh. I'd be low key pissed, but you know you love your kid. You know what I mean? Like, I drop him off. I'd be crying sometimes. I'm driving home, like, God, I gotta win. God, I was coming here. The one that was Sunday. I dropped him off. Like, I gotta fucking win, man. Fuck kid, man. Anyway, like, I be trying to, like, I'd be like, I love you. Like, I love you, man. I love Dad. I love you. I'd be like, man, there's a lot of love going on right now. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up with you?
But
You
that's
acting-
good, like,
you acting mad soft
because
right
coming
now.
up, like, my dad never told me I love. Like, my dad. The only time when I was a kid, my dad said that I love you was when I went to the Air Force. I remember he came up and he woke me up out of my sleep because I had to leave and he had to go to work. And he woke me out of my sleep and gave me a hug and said I love you. And I was just like, oh shit. That's when I knew I was doing something big when I was going to the military. That was the first time.
For all 24 hours you was there.
Yeah, I wasn't there long.
Yo, I
So
didn't want to ruin
we-
this moment. I was like, you went to there?
No, so we got emotional for no reason, but that's neither here nor there. But I will say, like, and he didn't say I love you. We didn't say I love you to each other again till maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. He started saying I love you. Now every time we see each other, it's I love you, and I love that. Like, I mean, I love that me and my dad can have them moments now, and it's okay. Like, we don't have to be the. It's okay. Like, I can say I love you, Dad. We're not soft for doing that. I do love you. You know what I mean? And you love me. I know you love me. And I tell my kids that all the time. Like, because of that. Like, I don't want to be the
I get it.
the super hard
I
dad.
get that's the balance, yeah. Like, I'm like, yo, like I said, like, that was different than I haven't felt. Like, I got ignorance to that. I got complacent because growing up, I lost a lot. Like, I always, like, reveal, like, another door to you, like, all the time. I'm like,
Every
yep,
time.
this is why I'm this way. You want to know another story? So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I try to get a balance where it's like, all right, I love you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, let somebody know that. Like, it's okay for my son. Because I never know. I
And
never know.
and the women in
never
your
know.
life. Like, it doesn't just have to be your girl. Let the women. I tell cuz I
I'll
love
tell
you
my
every
mama.
time.
All the
Every
time.
time me
I'll tell
in
my mama
Hollywood
all the time.
Park, I say I love you, cuz.
I
Right?
talk to my sisters. I talk to my sisters. Me and my sister. Me and my older sister, she hit me up. Was like, yo, what's up? You don't want to talk to me no more. You think you superstar? You too big? And I'm like, nah, it's not even that. She's like, yo, we need to check in like once a week. Like,
Yeah.
just once a week. Just want to make sure you're good. I'm like, I'm good. not just.
I remember
make
my
sure you're
cousins all said
We
that
need to
when Reese passed, we all said we gonna keep in touch, and we did every week. We was keeping in touch, and not so much now. I love all of y'all. We need to get together soon.
good. Yeah, I know, my
For
bro.
sure.
Same thing. My aunt actually, I gotta be around you, bro. We used to be like this. Now I'm just.
We having a whole therapy session.
Right,
right
we
now.
always go left.
But listen,
It's
we
my
need
fault. I started it.
yeah, we needed to get that out. Did
I
y'all
heard
hear
that
about the
second.
Florida governor? Florida
Bruh.
governor said that
Out here trying to lie to these children.
he said that we do not need to be teaching kids this history because we don't need to be teaching the white kids that they're the oppressor and the black kids that they're the oppressed. And I said, oh, so you don't need to tell them the truth. And
Yeah.
that's and here's the thing, white people, the individuals, aren't the oppressors, not the ones today. The system that's in place is the oppressor, and that is a white supremacist system. So it's not the individual white person. There's a lot of great white people. Shout out to E. No, but there is, like, and I have multiple white friends, Jewish friends too. Shout out to everybody. But we. What was I saying?
You just had to throw that in there.
No, because I got Jewish friends too, and we were talking about Jewish
Shout out
people
to all
in
my
the
friends
beginning
because
of the show.
I got somebody from each thing.
Oh yeah,
From each nationality, each ethnicity.
Who's your Asian
I don't
friend?
understand why.
What?
Who's your Asian friend?
Who's my Asian friend? Who's my Asian friend?
All right then. So listen.
I don't think I have an Asian friend. I just
French.
know.
French friend.
Well, I don't call a lot of people my
Haitian friend.
Haitian friend. I do have
Jamaican friend.
Jamaican friend. I got
Mexican.
Mexican. I have.
I got a Mexican friend
Me too.
in Reading.
Me too.
Shout out to
What
my
is
native
that?
friend.
Shout out to my boy Zoo. Yo, but yeah, so he doesn't want the educational system to be teaching basically critical race theory, which is the biggest thing they've been arguing. Critical race theory
He
is
said he
the
doesn't
truth.
want the kids
So
to know
they
that.
want to change the history. They want to change the history books that's already in place.
He doesn't want. Well,
No,
they
because
removed
the
them
history,
from schools.
the history books that was already in place were never teaching the real history.
No,
They don't
he doesn't
teach-
want them to think that we came to land that was owned. He doesn't want them to know that this land
that's
was
what
stolen.
Oh, they don't want them to know that.
Yeah, they don't
That's
want them
not
to
really
know.
in the history.
He said it wasn't true.
But that's not
What,
really
the
in
land
history
wasn't
book.
stolen?
He said it wasn't stolen land; it was conquered land. That's how he said. I was like,
Yeah, because they came here and fucking started massacring shit.
I mean, I'm not. We'll talk after.
No, it's fucking stolen.
It's stolen, but
Stolen, big stolen.
did they have paper back then?
Yeah.
And there were treaties and shit that was made up, but
That's what I'm saying.
they didn't follow through with what they said they was going to give the Native Americans. Like they didn't give them, and then they wound up pillaging and murdering and
Yeah, no.
yeah. So it just got crazy.
No, it's wild.
But
Like,
yeah,
how do you not want to teach that? But that's the same as them taking out like religion from the schools, and you can't talk too much about
this
Christianity
culture
in
is
school.
crazy with this. Like it started with Xmas. Do you remember when they started? Like they changed Christmas to
I'd be
Xmas?
so pissed off when I gotta
You
stand up
remember
for the
like that
pledge
had
of
to be
school.
like what, like 15 years ago?
they tried to take the Christ out of Christmas.
I hate
Isn't
that.
isn't
Happy
Christmas?
holidays now. You
If
can't
somebody
say
tells me
Christmas,
Happy
it's
Xmas,
holidays.
I get so pissed
But isn't
off.
Christmas a Christian holiday?
Yes.
Don't get me started.
So why would you take the Christ out of Christmas?
If somebody texts me Happy Xmas, I really get offended. I love Christmas. It's one of my favorite holidays, and we're not gonna. No, you don't take Christ out of Christmas. We're not gonna do that. Not on my phone. We won't.
Now,
We won't get a response.
here's the thing: everybody believes in what they believe in, but Christmas is actually a Christian holiday. So, as a Christian holiday, they should be able to call it
Actually,
Christmas. That just makes sense. Like the Muslims name their holidays. Well, they don't celebrate holidays,
I feel
but
like
they have
holidays
their.
should be inclusive. Like, I get that Happy Holidays. I'm not mad at Happy Holidays
We'll talk
because
about that
there's
later.
Kwanzaa, there's all these different types of Christmas, almost like celebrations. So I
Since
get the Happy
Easter.
Holidays, but Xmas is not it.
I always say Happy Holidays now because I'm not Christian or Jewish, but I want. They have
How do you say
Hanukkah.
this? Christmas is
You sit upon a throne of. You're not what?
I'm not. I grew up in a Christian household.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I definitely went to, but I'm not. That's not what I believe in today.
What do you believe? Never mind. We'll talk about this later.
I'm just saying.
I am.
I like to know who I'm sitting next to.
you
I
know
am
who you'll see next week.
agnostic.
Yes.
I learned that. That's what I am. Agnostic. I believe in God, but I don't necessarily believe in any of the religions. But I was Muslim for almost 10 years too. So it's, like I've done Christian and
Who
Muslim.
locked up?
No. No.
After he did that week, he came home Muslim.
I did
Nigga
all
did a
that.
week in
I
jail,
still-
came
and I-
home Muslim for 10 years.
And I still don't eat pork.
Bro.
My bad. I had to shoot that. That was funny.
Shout out to all the brothers too. Assalamu alaikum.
They be sexy.
All right, yo.
Still got my Sony. So
They do. They
Yeah,
be
you
sexy.
but America
West
was,
Philadelphia.
America was
born and
definitely born
raised.
on stolen land. 100%.
I just like men.
Damn.
Huh?
What?
Nothing. I said Muslim men are sexy, and I just said I just like men. They're all sexy in their own way.
Oh.
Not all
Save
of
it
them.
for Queen Sable. What?
Are all the men sexy, really?
Not all of them, but there's a lot of sexy ones out here. A lot of beautiful specimens.
In Lancaster?
Ladies, it's gray sweatpants season.
In Lancaster?
Ew.
We're black. So
Oh God.
a couple a couple weeks ago,
I have jeans on.
right here on Sayless, we talked about Keenan Thompson.
Oh yeah.
So Keenan Thompson was on Saturday Night Live. His co-host is Chris Redd, and Chris Redd started dating Keenan Thompson's ex-wife.
Damn.
When do they know? Like when did that happen?
I don't know.
Recently.
The story came out 2 weeks ago, 3
Uh-huh.
weeks ago. This is Keenan Thompson's ex-wife.
Uh-huh.
They're already like completely divorced, but these are they work together every week.
I wonder why they
they're
got
bo-
divorced, because that's like a chess move. Like she said, fuck that. You want to cheat on me? You want to do what you did to me? Watch me fuck your co-host.
And they got
Look at
kids.
you.
They got like 3 or 4 kids together. Keenan. So he's smashing the ex-wife. So this past weekend, this past week, Chris Redd was at the Comedy Cellar in New York, with famous comedy club. And he came out, and 2 guys dressed as security guards walked up to him and put hands on him
Nah.
and just dipped. They didn't do anything else. They said he did snatch for the chain, but he didn't get it. So he went to snatch for his chain, didn't get it, and they just walked off. So that was a hit. Like somebody told them go put hands on him, and all I could think about was
Keenan.
Keenan.
And I know I listen to people with bigger platforms than us, and they can't say what we're saying because they know Keenan and they know Chris. I'm saying it because I know what they wanted to say.
Yo,
I
Keenan-
think
Keenan said, "Yo,
He
you
was like,
fucking
yo.
my bitch.
really, my guy.
You fucking my bitch."
I can't blame.
And then
him
you
for doing
come
that.
into
I mean,
look me in the face.
That would be
man?
like we
You
actually
gotta
have
be careful with
we
that,
actually
though,
have that
'cause
kind of family.
Cardi
So
got a court case for that shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like we actually have that kind of team here, right? So that would be like somebody in this family fucking one of our exes after we was done with them.
I love y'all.
We
a
would
lot.
all be looking at him like, "What are you doing?"
I love y'all a lot, but we would fight.
He's looking at you like this.
I love y'all a lot, but we would fight.
Straight face. He's like straight face, strong hand. You don't care. Fuck y'all. I'm getting cheeks. Stepdad, 4 kids, bitch.
Listen here,
Look at you, look at strong.
we would
No
fight.
blinking.
We would fight
No
like
blinking.
fist fight.
Yeah, I don't think because
I'm mature, but I'm
Keenan-
not that mature. Because there's a million men in the world. There's a million women in
And
the
you had to
world.
fuck with
Like
my ex.
You
Keenan
don't
had
gotta
put out a
fuck in the same
statement.
circle.
Keenan had put out a statement like
You
it
always
was
at
all
work
good. They
talking
been
about
done.
it,
He don't
sweat,
care.
splashy.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like we're not carrying on.
So you was attracted to my wife while I was married.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
kept
Like,
talking about it every day. It was splashy.
Like if-
you broke up with her. I had to talk.
like if me and my wife separated,
Do
right?
y'all talk to
And
y'all
somebody
friends
in
about
my
sex?
somebody
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
with
Like-
nothing I don't share on this show.
No, but I mean, like you tell, like y'all would tell y'all guy friends, like, oh, yo, her pussy is bomb, like
Yes.
fire, like super yum yum.
Nah, not about.
She
the-
got
not-
that
not
crema
about
de
nobody-
meow meow.
Men do that with women they don't care about.
Yeah.
They don't do that about the one they love. Them conversations stop after they start having feelings for it. Because you don't want you don't
See,
want
but
the
they
whole.
started, and that's where you pique the interest.
Yeah, but sometimes you just know when you meet the one, and you don't share. You know what I mean, you
Yeah.
don't. So you know when you meet her, this one's different. This might go somewhere. So
I
you
ain't
don't.
gonna tell him she got that Gluck Gluck 3000.
Yeah,
That's my Gluck Gluck.
if you get this shorty that tells you, I mean, if you at the club and you meet her and she's like, yo, I want you to come tear this thing down.
Or your girl's name is Suki with the good coochie. Shout out to Suki.
Wait.
I love
You
Suki.
just had me looking.
Not that Suki. I'm talking about Sukiana. Suki
Shameless
with the
plug.
good
No,
coochie.
I'm
No, she's a rapper from Florida.
Oh, I don't know. All the girls.
She got a store called Good Cat.
Yo, that's what's up.
She said it's for the hoes.
But men
Yeah, I know what you
do
mean.
that.
Like, shorty for everybody.
Chicks think that dudes don't have them conversations.
They have those conversations.
If you was a one-off for a dude, he definitely. I'm sure,
you.
and the woman does the same thing. That's not that's not.
Don't speak for us.
No, I've been in the conversation. I've been in the room.
Yeah.
Because I'm the guy that has all the females around.
Stop telling my business.
Queens. I'm around Queen's table.
Right.
We do not do that.
I know some of y'all dudes. I know some of y'all dudes only have 10 seconds.
No.
I know some of y'all dudes only have this. I know
He
all
sits
of
upon a
We
throne
know.
of fucking
We
lies.
know.
I'm playing.
We
I'm
know.
about to say, yeah,
I'm
we don't
playing.
do
I'm
that.
bullshitting.
We don't do that. But
Nah,
I
them
guess
shorties,
it
they-
is
But
yeah.
women
true.
do that.
It is
These
true.
do.
We will.
All right, now.
You know what? Like,
He said, I know shorty this, I know you know lit, you
do I
got
talk to
erectile,
my? I
you
don't.
got erectile dysfunction, you.
Yeah, I do. After
I have
after
heard
it's
some
over
of
and
the
done
stories,
with.
but I
Yeah.
don't know names. I don't know who's who.
Yeah,
You
after
got
it's
that one at the
over
gas
and done with,
station,
if it's
feel
brought
you?
to me, I will. I definitely revealed that one of my exes has a little ass dick. Like,
Yo,
last weekend.
oh my goodness.
But that was because he was lying on my name. Like, so I told the truth about you.
But how long did you take that little?
Only for a few months.
You were happy when it was stroking?
He ate a good twat.
So it was only a few months.
Yeah, it was
You
only
have to.
like maybe
Can
maybe
you have
6.
a long? Can you have a long, healthy relationship with a guy with a little?
Absolutely not. Not me.
You gotta have one or the other.
And that's the thing about
Damn,
it. Like
Kansas,
since you guys opened up this can of worms.
What?
Literally worms. You know, I like talking about sex. So I don't like super big dicks either. Like I like my walls. I'd like to keep them. So I prefer like a little bigger than average. Like average to a little bigger than average is good for me.
There's all the rumor about the skinny guys. Come on now.
Yeah, listen, I know
I'm not doing this shit with you.
The
today.
skinny-
I'm a fucking legend. You
the
heard?
skinny guy thing for me was I had a skinny guy that was like
Building
over
a
6
second
foot. His
legacy,
dick
'cause
was
I already
like my
made one,
pinky.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a fact.
The what?
I didn't even let him sleep with me. Like I couldn't do it. It was like my pinky, cuz. Like he had needle dick, like slim needle dick.
And you
like,
told him
I told him that my grandma had to go to the grocery store.
and never fuck with him again.
You said he had
Never.
pinky? Like this pinky? My
Yes.
skin, I got
Was this a dude you was talking to for a
That's
while?
not true. There's no way you don't commit suicide with this.
Yes, it is.
I'm
telling you.
Was he fat?
Like no, he was tall and slim.
Nah, there's
like,
a whole lot of dudes out here with little.
I
junk.
swear, God could strike me right now when I
Listen,
tell you that
when I
man is
tell
like.
you-
Nah, hold on.
I'm around
No
a lot
cap.
of-
No cap. If I was tall like me, skinny, like, and then like it was like
a
this
lot of
bro,
y'all
like,
be
no
thinking
cap,
y'all
I
got
probably would
big
kill
dicks and
myself.
y'all don't.
I'd probably kill myself.
That's cat. What's
Like
what's
this is
big?
bad.
What's considered big?
This is bad.
How many inches?
Too big for me. Let me think.
This I would never find religion with this.
The
Like, I
average
could
man's
never-
penis is
I
like
could never accept
5
like this
inches.
in life. Like,
5 inches.
I'm pretty sure.
5
What's the
inches.
average man's
I'm
penis
enormous
size?
then.
all right, yo. So
What is she talking about?
I'm hanging with pride outside. I'm going to
You
new
didn't say
beaches.
5?
Oh,
I'm going to new beaches. Like, what's up, yo?
I'm not gonna do that. But
I'm pretty
listen,
sure, but no, I'm cool with like I'm cool with like
And most men have measured this. shit.
6 to
Yeah, I've done
7
it.
and a half.
I
I'm
thought I
cool.
had to know because people ask.
6 to 7 and a half. You pushing 8 too much for me. I have a
Damn.
short vagina. My doctor, my GYN told me.
I got
I do. I have a short vagina. It's
Okay.
very
6 to
short, and
6
you're not about to hurt me. No,
You said 6.5, 7.
no. 6.5 to 7.5 is fine for me.
Is that big?
I mean, I don't know what it's considered. It's enough for me.
All right, I'm gonna go to the next topic.
No, because I want that answer. What's the average man's dick size?
I don't know, but
5.
5.5.
Five.
Told you. Yeah, 5.5.
Nah. Also,
I fucking hate you.
yo, check it. You at this moment,
Ballin'.
you're
Shout out
like,
to my pop.
yo, you're like, damn. You're like, I am toxic. Yo,
Yeah,
I see why I
yeah,
can do what the fuck
yeah.
I want to do.
Shout out to
Yeah.
my pops for giving me
See,
great
but you
genes,
gotta
bro.
know. You gotta
I can
know
do
what
whatever
to
I
do
want
with
to
it.
do.
You gotta
Shut
know. You gotta know what to do with it.
Shut up, big nigga in the room talking. I'm a little nigga. I'm a big nigga.
You gotta know how to throw that thing. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Next, you're right. Next subject. You're right.
Man,
Next
man,
subject.
man.
Puppy ears. Puppy ears.
Yeah, puppy.
So do you think Kanan put a hit on?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
I would have.
Bro,
Allegedly.
I got 4 kids. I got 4 kids with Shorty, so you know you felt something.
I would never do that to none of you. Like I would never, like once family brings her around, you family now. Like that's how my head goes. Period.
Until you just break up and then you're not.
But even then, I don't see you like somebody that's attractive.
And
no,
unless
you're
I
just
already-
not family no more.
I'm not
Unless
doing
I
that with.
already smashed, I feel the same.
You're just not family no more.
Huh?
I said, unless I already smashed, I feel the same.
Oh, so you got Eskimo sisters?
No. I mean, no, not nobody that they would bring around.
Oh, you never know. Small world.
Listen, I'm
Lancaster
the one.
goes in one
I'm
circle,
putting
I'm
it out
learning that.
there.
Lakers goes in one circle.
I'm
I'm learning
putting
that.
it out there. I'm putting it out there. I'm that friend. If I know that you're fucking with somebody now that girl, come here.
You would never smash somebody that your homie smashed?
Fuck no.
You smashed your homie?
No.
There's no time limit on that.
No.
Like, yo, it was 5 years ago.
No.
I
It
think
was
we already talked about that.
It was
Yeah,
in high
no.
school.
I'm not doing that. No.
In high school.
I don't
A lot
care.
of people do that. They look at school like
That counts? Does it count?
I
Does high
don't want
school
any.
count?
I don't want to give anybody the power to look at me and be like, "Yeah, I had her
But
and
does
her
high
friend."
school count?
High school?
Does that
Yes.
count?
I mean, yeah, a lot of. But
it
you know
depends
what?
how serious. Like what if it was like
If
one
you
of them
still
long
have a
relationships,
friend, if
like,
you
like
still-
years. in
If
high-
you still have a
and
friend,
this is
school,
your man.
if you
You're
still
40!
have a friend- if you still have a friend from high school, yes, it should count. It should matter, like, because that friendship is long lasting.
Listen, yo, I don't
pussy
count
is not
anything.
worth
I don't count
fucking it over.
anything from like 13 to 20. You've been auto-deleted.
I
I don't even. I never.
I understand
happened.
your argument
That
because like
shit never
Control
happened.
Alt
because like the
delete.
feelings from back then don't matter no more.
You
But
didn't know what we were thinking.
but to me, it's like the principle. Like
Yes.
because here's how I look at it. There's so many chicks out here.
Yo, magics.
Hey, the fuck do I gotta fuck with?
She got
like,
friends.
So like, let's say you mess with Shorty in high school, right? Bang, and then like, but we weren't cool then. But like, we're friends, and then it just happened to be that way.
Nigga, stop justifying your dick. No, it's not okay.
It is okay.
It is not.
Yeah, move in different circles. Nasty.
Right.
You're like,
Dirty.
You see him.
Nah.
You see him over here trying to
If
justify
I'm already
this
making
shit.
this, and you're like, yo, I fucked her in high school, but I only met you like last week, nigga.
But
That's not
here's
your
the other thing
friend.
though, because with dudes it's different. Dudes, if you just hit, then that don't count. I'm talking about this was your joint.
Yeah.
Like this was
If
your,
you hit more than once.
no, if you had a relationship with this girl, this was your girlfriend,
If it
your
was somebody-
wifey.
No, y'all are both dirty. And I want y'all to know that.
Nah, but most men are gonna think that. Like if you just was taking it down, because if I was just taking it down in high school, there's some of them that I don't even remember their names.
Yeah.
So why would I care if my man wifed her? Like
fair.
that's I don't
not
care
fair.
about
That's what I'm
that.
saying,
That
it's
doesn't
not
even make
fair.
sense to me.
It really,
That's
but you
not
know
even
what's
fair,
crazy?
like-
You know what's crazy? It doesn't reflect on the men, but the women, I'm looking at you sideways because we know our bodies. Like, we know our bodies.
But high school,
I don't give a fuck. I'm not, if I see y'all together, I'm not fucking you and him.
you still would hold on to something that wasn't that serious from high school, right now, and you're.
There's still people I don't like from high school right now. Yeah, fuck yeah. Nigga, I hold grudges. That's why I tell people all the time, if you love me for real, don't do nothing.
Nah,
to me.
there is people that I don't like from high school, but
Facts.
it wouldn't be a problem if I saw them. We just ain't cool.
No.
We wasn't cool. We stopped
I'm-
being cool then. We still
When
ain't
I
cool
don't
now.
like you, I'm a little over the top. Like, I'll come in and be like, hi.
See,
just
nah,
keep 'em
that's
like-
ignorant. That's fine.
I'm like, you know when New
you
York
gonna let it be
did-
known. You gonna let everybody know
Yeah,
I don't
everybody
fuck
know
with
I
this
don't
person.
fuck with
when
you.
New York comes in, she's like, good morning. Not you.
Man, like, damn. That's crazy.
You know
The
what's
whole
crazy?
room
I
gonna be
did
like,
that.
"Damn."
I did that at the party I went to last night. It was a bitch I ain't
No,
fuck
you
with.
didn't.
She popped up
From high school?
from. It was from like 2012.
10 years ago.
Yeah, so I
That ain't that for nah, I
yeah,
feel
like
you.
you know what I mean.
feel
Like
you. That
she,
ain't crazy.
I bumped into her. It wasn't intentional, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I just kept walking. Like I didn't say anything else. Like I didn't acknowledge her like all night. When she walked in, I beeline to the host. Who invited the big bitch?
Wait. Never mind.
Beelined right to the host.
This is crazy.
That's your friend? Because we both can't be friends. Like, you can't be friends with me and be friends with a person like that. Like, it doesn't work. There's no way. I'm mean.
No, I mean, you are just more, I
There's
guess,
no
more
word for it.
vocal. Yeah, I don't know, but because that person's gonna know I still don't fuck with them. But I wouldn't.
Like
I wouldn't
I'm
make
mad.
it
She even
for
tried to
everybody.
talk to me. Like, bitch, that beef did not expire. I'm still mad.
But what was the beef?
He said the beef did not expire.
Here's the type of beef that's not gonna expire for me.
Money,
If it was money,
family.
you put hands on me,
Yeah.
or
You said you put hands
or there
on
was
me.
a woman involved. Like,
Yo.
those are beefs that we're never going to.
So
It was
niggas
one of
box.
the latter.
You forever gonna hold a grudge if he got the one up on you.
I'm not cool with nobody that we ever like. We're not dapping ever. No.
It was one of those things. Yeah. It was one of
never
those things.
cool.
Nah, we never got the blows, but we came real close.
So, cause here's my type of beef. Like,
Yo,
it never dies. Like, I'm the type of dude.
And it takes a lot
Especially
to
if
get me
it-
there. Like I be
bro,
chilling
fuck
for
outta
real.
here.
Now, this has never happened, but if you win,
Shook.
oh god,
Is that if you win? It just never happened, but if you win.
if you win,
No, I want to fight again.
every time we see each other, rematch. This is for the WBO, right here.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the WBO.
He's one of those annoying as fuck.
See you at the mall with your kids. This is the
Annoying as
WBO
fuck.
title match right here, pay-per-view, going down right here at Sears.
I ain't even gonna make y'all pay for this.
Getting busy and serious right now, immediately.
Is there anything else on that list we ain't touched that we need to talk about?
That's a skit.
Did he hit a Billy?
Did he?
Diddy's a billionaire officially.
I thought he was already a
They got
billionaire.
rid of one black man and replaced him.
They said that's what they said. He replaced Kanye on the billionaires list. He's now the second. Kanye was second behind Jay last year.
Diddy's gonna come out with a contract with Adidas. Like, that boy, take that.
But you
take
know what's
that.
crazy is, right before Ye
Can't
really,
stop. Don't stop.
before Ye really started getting in trouble, he came at Diddy. Remember a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
he was coming at Diddy and they was having their shit. So it's ironic that Diddy hopped him on
Yo,
the.
if that shit happens, that's gonna be funny as shit. Can't stop, won't stop.
I saw fourth on that list though was Burner, who is a rapper that a lot of people don't really know that much, but he also owns his own brand cookies of weed,
Yeah.
and he is fourth on the Forbes list, coming in. I think he made like a couple $100 million last year.
Damn.
He's eating. So
That
they don't
cookie
know.
shit-
They don't
That
know.
cookie shit's big in New York, yo.
Yeah, but it's from Cali. But yeah, the cookies is one of the top grades of weed you can get. So, and it's one of the most popular too. He was the one that started the designer packs, like the packs with the colorful shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
the first one to really do that. So shout out to Burner, yo. And shout out to
Word.
legalizing weed.
Facts.
We gotta get out of here, but November 5th, make sure y'all get y'all tickets this Saturday. This coming Saturday at Zootropolis. You know that's our second home. Room of Rhyme is back. This is our last one of the year, and we are gonna make it a great show. I promise you. Get your tickets at zootropolis.com.
Me and Savvy is outside because our baby daddy, Mr. Nomics, is performing.
Yes, Mr. Nomics is performing, and he will be on Queen's Table next.
Yes.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get your tickets though. Put the link in the comments, please. You can click the link, get your tickets, and we will see y'all next week. We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Bonnie the Body, I'm your daddy's favorite.
We got I Am Kenzie in the building.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Just Cans. I do it because I just can.
And I am your host, Blast. This is Sayless Podcast, episode 188.
8.
See y'all next
That was
week.
a good number, 88. I like that
Yo.
number.